Hello there and welcome back to EU4. I'm playing as Persia. It is 1650. Now the biggest change from last episode is that my alliance with Russia is about to break. Because Russia have suddenly begun hostile on me. I was trying to see if there's any sneaky wars I could start. I might keep on side for a little bit longer, but there's not really. So I'm going to let that one slide, I think. I'm going to put a lot more faith into the Ottomans. And considering they are about to come a bit more hostile, I might need to build some new forts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a fort in Malakates. And I'm going to build a fort. What can I build a fort there? Imereti. Is that because something's already building there? No. How can I build a... Oh, it's still coring. Once that cores up, I'm going to build one in Imereti as well. And I'll probably cancel the fort in Yerevan to save money. Maybe something in Mosul. Because yes, I don't really want the Russians strolling on in. In the meantime, I'm trying to find... There it is. So there's the alliance with Russia is officially over. That's a shame. Now I get a new tech. I can get admin tech 19, so I'm definitely catching up with the admin techs. That's good. Cathedral. Promotion of religion will be crucial for the stability of the realm. It is not enough to be great, people must be able to see our greatness. The ancients knew how to display their greatness, and we will do the same by building monuments to withstand the test of time. So I can now build great mosques, which I believe are the upgraded version of normal mosques. In doing so will allow me to increase my revenue quite substantially. So definitely upgrade the mosque in Baghdad. That's the capital. I will upgrade the mosque in Arbil. Where is Arbil? Arbil, where are you? No, there's no mosque in Arbil yet. This would be a brand new mosque. I'll build a great mosque in Arbil. Do one in Avaz first, so I don't know where Arbil is. Arbil's there. And Hoyveza. It's apparently a good spot as well. I believe I've got there it is, Hoyveza. Okay. Talented judge. Acquiring an education in theology and law is often a long process involving studying classical works of law under the tutelage of sheikhs of various madrasas. For every work or commentary learned, the student acquires a certificate, an ijaza. Depending on what madrasa and which sheikh, the worth of the ijaza may not necessarily be the same. A specific learned man has lately been making a very good impression in madrasas around the country. No doubt he has a great career as a qadi or mufti ahead of him. I say Tabri is in need of a new qadi. I'm going to save some money for this fort up here. Surplus equipment. Turning a man into a soldier is expensive and time consuming. One of the biggest costs is the necessary equipment that turns a defenseless man into a relentless killing machine. Fortunately, we have found that we have a stockpile of such equipment sitting around. It is in poor condition and won't last long. But if we were to use it now, we could get men into uniform much cheaper. Okay, lowers my infantry costs for a bit. Let's build that Star Fort in Imereti. Tuscany, tell us of flint, glass, and lead crystal. Glassmakers in Roma have started using flint, stone, and sand together with lead to create a clear, easily worked, and flawless product. This new method is rapidly challenging the existing major glass producing centres in the world as the markets are flooded in the new, very popular product. So who owns Rome then? Tuscany owns Rome. Okay. Alright, so once that Star Fort is finished in Imereti, I will destroy the fort in Yerevan. I don't mind upgrading, getting a level 2 advisor there. Okay, now, what is happening down here in the south? Hormuz, allied with the Ottomans. And the Timurs. It's very annoying, this Hormuz situation. Hejaz, what about you? Hajamat and Adal. Maybe Hejaz is looking to be conquered. The many jobs of a soldier. Prolonged peacetime and changes in the economy has led to many of our salaried soldiers no longer consider the pensions we pay them sufficient. An increasing number of them have turned to other daily work such as shopkeeping or craftsmanship, earning a better living in their city homes. While this can stimulate the local economy, it does mean that these troopers are no longer maintaining or practicing with the equipment we have provided them. In order to stop this trend, we'd have to increase their pay substantially. Well, I don't want to get a... Let's just allow it for now. Lose 5% professionalism. I didn't really want to do that. My relations with the Ottomans is maxed out, which is good. Yemen's been conquered. Scandal at the court. Sometimes a scandal would erupt in the royal court and would upset a monarch to the point where most diplomatic activity would come to a standstill until things quietened down a bit. Oh man. I don't want to lose stability. The bribe and advisor to take the blame and cop a loan. That's unfortunate. Holland, tell us of the beater. For centuries, paper mills have relied on mechanical hammers to beat lumpen paper pulp, crushing the fibre to create the raw material needed then to create paper. Using the local windmills for power, enterprising artisans in Cleef now devise a more efficient solution. What they call the Dutch beater is a vat with a wind-powered horizontal roller with blades. These blades can shred as much pulp in hours as the old hammers did in days. Alright, so we've got a loan, which I was trying to avoid, but oh well. Get some spy networks going. And get the next military tech, so I might as well do that while the penalty is still low. So military tech 21, line infantry. Thanks to bayonets, each musketeer could function as a pikeman as well. These allowed pikes to be removed from infantry equipment and provided infantry formations with more firepower, so increases tactics and shock. Uniform regulations. The enlistment armies of old are increasingly being replaced by more permanent national armies. As part of this process, many states have begun to regulate how the uniforms of their soldiers should look. Some have even begun to provide these uniforms themselves to their soldiers. Dye was never cheap, and with increased demand now put on both dyes and cloth, prices are on the rise. Okay. Price of cloth, wool and dyes has increased. Oh, marriages are getting offered around, which is odd. Profiteering in Sela. The citizens of Sela have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Luristani merchants that they claim are using unfair advantages to outcompete the local businesses. They demand that we step in to limit the influence of foreign traders on the area and reaffirm the privileges of our own merchants and artisans. If we do not act, they might take matters into their own hands. Not too fussed about Luristan, so I'm going to say we must protect our trade. I'm getting another idea if I wanted to. I can get state propaganda. Let's do that. As a man with a nation's reputation, a nation's reputation is everything, and the establishment of an official propaganda service will ensure our good name is not smeared by the lies of our enemies. Lowers aggressive expansion impact. What am I bankrupt? Okay. Star Fort's getting there. What am I doing? I'm building up spy networks so I can get claims in these places, that's right. Get one in Hormuz too. Because unfortunately none of these people will let me vassalize them. Which is a shame. Do a conversion in Saudi, so I'll get that started. Now, I've got a truce with the Timurids, so I can probably close some of these forts for now. Save a bit of money. I'll keep these ones in the very far north operating just in case. I'll keep these two open as well. I don't want Russia to attack and not have them armed. But making good money there. There's one star fort. That's the upgraded star fort done. So Malakates is finished with a nice level 6 fort. Damascus has a level 6 fort. So that's costing a lot of money, these forts, which is why I've got to be a bit more. So I want to control this whole peninsula. And I can just block off the 2 causeways, and that's all I'd need. And then up here as well. I can own our Quds, I can chuck one there. And that blocks off that whole area. Put one here. See, that one does a pretty good job as it is. If I own this, I'd put one probably in Kazarun. One in Qom, one in Sari. Yeah. Debate over Sufi practices. Muslim scholars are not united on the question of the permissibility of Sufism. While most appreciated the heightened levels of religious devotion inspired among the general population, some disapproved of how certain Sufis expressed their faith. Poetry and song about wine and illicit love, as well as communal dancing and veneration for the tombs of those regarded as saints, could at times provoke opposition from the more hardline elements of the ulema. We will support the hardliners and gain legalism. How is that little battle going? Pretty low still. Alright. Yemen, I could probably get a claim on. I'll put a claim on Zabid. Hijaz, I can get a claim on. So I'll take a claim on Medina. Is this one Mara? I can put a claim on. I'll do Kishan. Najd made an alliance with Ottomans and the Timurids. That's so frustrating. Why would Najd have an alliance with the Ottomans? Same with the Hormuz. It looks like I'm going to be attacking Hejaz. That's how I said it's going to go down. Or I can attack Yemen and use that to attack Hormuz again like last time. I like that idea. Nope, an advisor just died. Let's get a trade efficiency advisor. Should I pay that debt off now, can't I? Repay the loan. No, I can't. Almost. I would like to attack Hormuz first. Maybe I'll get my armies ready for that. Noble family requests aid. The most powerful of the noble families in the state often had vast wealth, but that did not stop them, like their monarchs, from getting into financial troubles. They too could accumulate debts that escaped their ability to pay. They could, at those times, come to the monarch to request aid. The monarchs were often receptive, since they were usually related by blood or marriage. I don't want to lose that much money again, so I'm going to deny the aid. Lose a bit of loyalty, but that's fine. And grant a generalship. Playing the courts. A lot of events this episode, I've noticed. Well, the Shafi school is the officially sanctioned school of the High Imamate. There are many courts and qadis throughout our lands, and all four of the schools of faith are deemed appropriate for civil procedures. This means that to some extent it is possible to play the courts by bringing a case before a qadi or a school considered more likely to give a beneficial ruling to a specific case. An entrepreneuring merchant in Maraghe has become so good at this that it has angered not only the local population but his business competitors, but also the local governor. There is not much we can do about this without making inroads into the privileges of the ulema. Let us ensure this matter is dealt with, moves towards legalism, and gets loyalty with the ulema. Gets it back up to 60. Oh, and just disappeared straight away. I can seek the support of the clergy. Here we go. And call a diet. There we go. And I can grant some monopoly charters. Yeah, that works. Everything's back up above 60. Good. Like a demand for fustians. Najran has long lived off the locally produced fustians, but lately they have been forced to sell their products at reduced prices. If this is due to the temporary whims of fashion or more permanent change is hard to say, but it is clear that local trade is suffering. That's no good. I want to get my armies ready to attack Hormuz under the guise of attacking Yemen. There. And it's going to need me to bring my ships up, although naval power might be an issue this time. Show how many ships Yemen have, but they might be losing. You know, transports are plenty. I reckon I can probably take them on. Those armies are in position. Let's get my navies into position. Oh, I can pay this debt now. Get that out of the way. Okay, so ships are ready. I might even... Oh, what's happened here? Monarch died. And the Queen Regency. Instability went down, I better fix that. Put an admiral in charge of that fleet. That wasn't good timing, was it? For my Queen to die. My Queen Regent's pretty good. Okay. So I think the plan still stands. I'm going to attack Yemen. who are allied with Hormuz, and use as my way to attack Hormuz and take their land. Take some, yeah. Still my goal is to control the whole Arabian Peninsula. It's just a bit of a, I might turn this fort on. Losing my king doesn't really help. My heir isn't great. Strong claim though, that's important, I guess. I can probably even out national focus now. Still heavily weighted towards admin anyway. Okay, that will do for this episode, I think. So next time I'm going to do another little mini war. Well, might not be so mini after all. Another war. Further my goal of controlling the Arabian Peninsula. And we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. And as always, hope to see you next time. Take care out there.